Hey, what's going on, guys? Daniel Frank here. We're going to talk some Boise real estate. I'm pretty jacked today. I'm in a great mood. Let's just get into it. Let's talk Boise real estate. Let's talk about if you're a buyer and you're wanting to buy, this video is for you. Let's talk about it. Now, a lot of this stuff, actually all of it's going to be about Boise specifically, Boise data specifically. But generally speaking, this is going to be about the entire Treasure Valley, right? You got Meridian, Eagle, Nampa, Caldwell, Kuna, right? Each city's a little different. And of course, each neighborhood could veer off this data. So keep that in mind. But generally speaking, 60%, this is all going to be pretty close. Okay, so we got median home prices. I built this chart myself using AI. Check it. I did this. I did 2020, January 1st, 2020 to today, July 9th or whatever. I don't know what day it is. January 1st, we had a starting price of $351,000. Let me get in there. $351,000. Now we're current price, median home price of $577,000. It's a 64% growth. Pretty insane. Now, the reason I made this chart, I wanted to see this because a lot of the data that I have, right here, this top one, median list price, you see what that says? That says 650 essentially. It says 649. It's 650,000. You're like, oh man, that's crazy. But that's the list price. That's what sellers want. What are they getting? They're not getting that. They're getting 577, right? Prices are coming down, okay? They're at least softening. And we can see it directly because the smart sellers, see, I don't take on stupid sellers. I only list houses that people listen to me, okay? Smart sellers look at this and they go, the median list price is $650. The current price is $577, so houses aren't selling at this. So the median price of sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off there. Median price of new listings, $549,000. Okay? The sellers are taking note. They're looking at other sellers that have been on the market 30, 60, 90, 100 days, and they're going, well, obviously, if I want to sell my house, I'm not going to get that price. The market's not bearing that price. Let me undercut them by $100,000. Now, of course, this is data. This is there's all sorts of big houses that sell for over and little houses that sell for under. It all depends. But generally speaking, this is good. This is good if you're a first-time home buyer. This is good if you're a buyer in general, right? Take a close look. I've been saying for 2 years now, roll the tape, go back to my Facebook videos of a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I've been saying we're going to go sideways. This is 2022. Let me make sure. Yep, 2022. Height of prices. Interest rates skyrocket. We flatline. Nice dip, and we just go sideways. We're going to go sideways until something changes. All these realtors out here, the prices will go up, or the doomers, they'll be like, prices are going to collapse. No, I promise. I mean, I can't promise because I can't keep it. But I can, with pretty good accuracy, say we're going to continue to go sideways. Prices are just going to flatline like this. Unless interest rates go way down, okay, that'll change my predictions. Excuse me. If people feel rich, right? I'm going to write about that actually later. If people feel rich, then things change. If people feel poor, things change. I think we're going to stay consistent. I think we're just going to go sideways until something big happens. Could be a year, 2 years, 3 years. Let's look. Now, if you're a buyer, here's what I want you to look at. If you are actually interested in buying, this is the number you look at. Price decreased. That means of the listings, how many of them are decreasing their prices? 40%. Are you kidding me? 4 out of 10 houses are lowering their price. 4 out of 10. That, if you're looking for a deal, if you're looking to get in, those are the houses you target. And on the flip side, I tell my sellers this. I'm going to tell you, a buyer, I'm going to tell you exactly the same thing I tell a seller. When I go to a seller and I say, hey, this is the price you need to list at, It's right at the market value. You're going to get an offer for this price. You want to know why that's so important? This is what I tell the seller. If you get this price wrong and you have to lower $25K, what does that tell a buyer? Almost 9 out of 10 times they know. It shows that you're desperate. Because if you lower it once, you'll lower it again. And I've seen it 100 times, and this is how I hone in with my buyers. Let's look for the people who are decreasing the price. Because if you see a price and it says $550, and then 20 days later, they drop their price $25K. And then another week or 2 or 3 weeks later, they drop it another $25K. Guess what I'm going to tell my buyer? Let's go look at it. If it works, let's offer $25K less. Because these people clearly need to sell. That's what it shows. That's what I tell my sellers. Luckily, most of my sellers listen. If you're a buyer, that's what you look for. Because that's what it symbolizes. These people need to sell. They are desperate. Another huge factor working for buyers right now. Inventory is it's not skyrocketing. 2022 when interest rates, it just went boom. I got tons of deals for people right here. It was crazy. The last 2 years have been pretty tame. This is inventory, so almost approaching 600 listings in Boise, right? This 2022, we hit about 825. I don't think we're going to see it that high. We might. You never know. But I think people are pulling back. I think we'll probably go up another little bit here. But inventory, it means that there's a lot to choose from now. There's not really bidding wars, you know. I see it sometimes, 1 out of every 50 house. Like, it's got to be a nice place. It's got to be a great place. Let me see if I got anything else here for you. Sorry, I'm just switching things. 40% of listings have had price drops. And yeah, that's all we have. Look, if you're a buyer and you've been waiting, the nice thing is that you can continue to wait. There's no harm in waiting. You can actually put your ducks in a row. Time isn't working against you. No, 2017, 2018, 2019, every month or every 3 months you waited, it was like you're losing purchasing power. You're falling behind. Here, it's not such a rush. And I like to tell my buyers that because buying a home is stressful. And look, if you buy now, you're going to get a deal. It's really good. It doesn't mean you won't have to try. It doesn't mean you won't have to put in multiple offers or counter back and forth. Doesn't mean you don't have to put in the work. You still have to put in the work, but it's not as stressful because even if you don't get it, you could just wait 3, 4, 5 months, get your ducks in a row, make sure everything's good, and then try again. So if you want to try, if you are looking in this market, make sure to hit me up and we'll talk some real estate. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.